Hi, Jeff Decker here at Mike's Drum Shop in Villa Park, Illinois. I'm just here basically to talk about a technique that I teach with all my students. The technique is basically how to control a rebound. What I find with a lot of students, when you start teaching them to play accents, the accents often get out of control. You have somebody do something like this, and pretty soon everything starts to sound sort of the same. And that's because they're not doing a particular thing. And I've seen a lot of drum videos and they never really explain how this works. I've been trying to explain it to my students for many, many years. It really involves just basically one thing, and that is hanging onto the stick with your fingers. When I first start teaching somebody, I'll teach them to bounce the stick and let the stick come back, which is a great technique, but you can't use it for everything. You use really this other thing I'm going to show you in a minute. If I want to start from an accent position here, throw the stick at the head and stop it, I have to keep my fingers on the stick. I've seen other people kind of explain this, but they never really mechanically tell you what to do. What I'm trying to do is show you specifically what I'm doing. Is I'm just hanging on to the stick. And this works with either hand. That's really what it is, keeping the stick from moving. If you can see, if I bring the stick down, it can't really go anywhere if I'm hanging on to it. And that's all I'm really doing. So the first thing I'll have somebody do is start what I call in an accent position or a full stroke position, and I'll have them throw the stick at the head. And then I'll have them just hold the stick down near the head. Just stop it near the head. Using this idea of playing triplets. So if I was to do this in both hands, one, and then switch to this hand, controlling the rebound, and then playing the strokes after the rebound as taps, as quiet strokes. You want that nice contrast. This to me is one of the most important techniques you can learn on the drum set. Now this technique applies to so many different things. And to give you an idea how this applies, if you play a paradiddle, which is traditionally taught with an accent, you're applying the same technique. And that applies to all rudiments. Pretty much all rudiments are taught with accents. You play a 3-stroke rough. Play a 5-stroke roll. Flams. All the rudiments will work that way. So I just call that the accent tap technique. What happens when you do this is everything becomes one motion. I'm not re-attacking the drum. Playing everything in one flowing motion. If you want to make your playing sound mature and sound musical, you're going to apply this technique on the drum set. It makes your playing sound much more musical. It all has to do with controlling the stick. Try to practice that. It's a very, very important technique. It will go a long way to improving your sound and making you sound more mature. Anybody wants to learn this and other techniques? My name is Jeff Decker. I do teach here. I do offer lessons. Thanks a lot. Signing off from Mike's Drum Shop here in Villa Park. Thanks.